truss rod. It's supposed to be delivered by a company called Every, who used to, basically Hermes. For everybody outside the UK doesn't know, they're just absolutely useless. They have nothing but bad rep, loads of it. So I think that's why they changed the name to Every. But they're just as bad as ever, eh? So, but I don't think they. I think because of the price of fuel, they're like the drivers. I think they have to be self-employed, and then they get paid so much per parcel. But of course, they crossed the increase in fuel costs and stuff. They just can't afford it. I don't know. But yeah, so while I'm waiting on that, I thought, well, I'm going to do something else. So I think I'll do my carve on the back here. Have a look at that instead. Yeah, something to do, eh? While I'm waiting, I've still got my curvy template. See if it fits this guitar. Yeah, this way around, I think. No, it's not far off though, actually. Yeah, we have a little bit of modification and make it fit this one. Let's get on with it anyway. You know, that looks really close. Just this little edge here, I think. So we need to file that. That's kind of in line with that though. That's pretty close, like. Come round. Yeah, I think just this little bit here. I think this bit should have been. I should have actually taken this bit off for the last build. I think that was the bit where I had to do a bit of sanding to make it work. So yeah, let's file this off anyway. Let's get that done. That's looking pretty good now. It kind of seems to be matching all around. Happy days. So that random orbital is just perfect for finishing off around here. You just get the odd little bump. I think it's just the shape of the outer bit. So it's, you know, it creates these little bits you need to sort of just finish off by hand. But yeah, that's spawn. That's me just over 20 mil now. Maybe 20, just over it. Let's check that. Yeah. Yeah. Perfect. So that's a nice thickness. I've still got to get this clear off of here as well. But yeah, this heel's got to get shaped and stuff anyway, so be a bit of filing and sanding and all sorts going on, so a lot of this will get taken off then. Happy days. Yeah, I'm liking that. A little bit of tweaking up here, which I'll do. I'll soon get that sorted out in the bar. Yep. It's not always easy getting on with guitar stuff when you've got this little fella thumping around the roof, squeaking at you. You Casper? Yeah, exactly. He likes to come and hang out, basically. Oh yeah. Anyway, before I was distracted, I was just about to start working on this. It's just getting this, taking any sort of, try and get rid of any sort of odd looking flat bits or anything. Just make it, try and make it look quite uniform. Like there's a curve comes down, you know, it's sort of rounded because of the shape of the outer bit. But that doesn't matter as long as this line looks right. If this line looks right, then it's perfect. I mean, also I'm going to be taking that edge right off as well with the sandpaper as I go. But I just thought I'd try and straighten some of this off first. One of these days I'm going to get a router and a template, and I'm going to do a perfect router. Just flawless straight from the get-go. I'm sure it'll happen one day. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just going to keep messing with this for a little bit. Look at me all covered in dust. It's been sanding and more sanding. Just trying to get that finish off. It's really tough. That's pretty smart, isn't it? I like those, like some of the mad patterns you get in the spalted beach. It's still glossy in there still. I haven't got that off yet. You can see where it's all kind of flicking off and things. But yeah, I'll sort that out yet. I haven't decided what finish I'm going for yet. I could do the 2K again, easy enough. Or I could do it with the usual matte finish. I'm just unsure, I'm undecided. The neck is definitely going with the usual satin sort of finish. But the body I'm not sure yet. I haven't fully decided. Well, I do want to do 2K gloss at some point. I'm thinking that last guitar I made, one of those with all the spotted sycamore and either with the mahogany black or the sapele black. I quite fancy doing one of them, but just with a 2K, you know, that really high shine. I think that'd be quite smart. Anyway, moving on. Sanded, and more sanded, except for that bit, which I'm not going to bother because, you know, it's getting chopped anyway, so no point. I also filled a couple of cracky bits that were needing a bit of sawdust and super glue. I'll show you that in the video there. Well, I'll show you that, and then I'm going to get on and do some routing, get this truss rod channel sorted out. So we'll go and do that. Sanding, filling, routing. Right, I've just been working out roughly where the fretboard's going to go to start with. And I've drawn a line, well I drew a first line, and I didn't like it, so I've moved the fretboard forward a bit, drawn another line, and then drawn another line this end to where the end of the, so this is where the end of the truss rod is going to go, and this is where the end of the fretboard is going to go, and the truss rod is going to sit, the access to the truss rod is going to sit just underneath the nut. And then you have to think about getting access to the truss rod as well. You have to make sure you leave enough room to get the, get the Allen key in. So I have to keep that in mind as well. So I'm going to draw another line for it. So now I'm going to router all the way from this end to this line. I'll use the 6mm all the way, and I'll use a 9mm down this end for the wider part and stuff. Yeah. Right, let's crack on with that. So there we are, truss rod in place. I suppose next I was going to be gluing this fretboard in, I think. Or no, we do the heel first. Yeah, work at the heel first, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I just work all out. See if we get the heel done, I think, and then go from there, I think. Yeah. I think we got to get to the heel just to make sure I've got the thing, like, make sure I'm getting the fretboard really lined up properly with the bridge. Because if I get the heel done, so I can locate that in the guitar body, I can attach the bridge to the guitar body, I can stick the nut at the end of the fretboard, I can use some string and some masking tape and run 2 strings right down both E's, and that'll tell me exactly where I am with the fretboard, just to get it sort of, get it spawny. Yeah, we'll figure it out anyway. Now then, ooh, it's a snug one, isn't it? It's proper snug. So that's going to be there. Fretboard I want to sit about here. It's going to sit about here-ish. Yeah, that's quite good actually. The next thing I need to do, I suppose, is it says mount the bridge. Put in, bridge, nut, string. Yeah, and just make sure the fretboard is gonna, because I can tweak it. It won't matter. I can move it either way, side to side. But I should figure that out first before I do too much shaping. But that's gonna look good though. Yeah, I'm liking that. It's quite a nice fit. Yeah, happy days. Happy days. So I've got super glue and mask tape on the bottom of the fretboard, but it's in such a way that I can lift it off and re-stick it down. So that's pretty much lined up now though. So that's looking really good. I'm going to do something to attach something to I can lock the fretboard in with, because I don't have a fret, so I can't just drill a hole through a fret slot and put a dowel in. Like, you know, people use toothpicks and stuff. I can't do that because I don't have anything to cut it afterwards. So I normally just screw little blocks on somewhere. So I'll have a look at that. Add a couple of blocks down towards the guitar end. Just a couple of bits on the side so that I can then attach a couple of little blocks at the top. Just enough to hold the fretboard in place really while I clamp it and glue it on. But no, I'm really happy. That's the worst of it. It's that getting that neck heel in place and everything. That's the sort of worst part. Once that's all done, it's fairly straightforward then, isn't it? So I'm going to leave that here. I need to go and rest anyway. I've done enough for now. Oh, yeah, I'm not finished healing yet, so yeah, I'll go and take it easy. And I'll see you all again very soon. Cheers.